It's great. I know. I know Coyote. One of the best soundtrack from Sierra in this is in this game. I have to get my manuals though, because there's a few things in this game that are copy protection related. Sounds a bit loud to me. Yeah. Let's bring that down a bit. Games. And where are you? Conquest on the Longbow. Add-ons. Cool. Okay. Codes. Oh, I don't have the coats of arm. Damn. One sec. And the hand code. Conquest of the Longbow. Nice. Okay, I got the stuff I need. All right, I'll start the intro, but I have to go to the bathroom for a second. So I'll let the introduction run while I do that. I'm not singing, by the way. King Richard the Lionheart sailed across the sea. Infidels had besieged, but Jerusalem was. Oh. I have to hear the sound. Dearly did it cost. Long and dangerous was the road, enemies on all sides. Aided by the night he rode, cloaking in merchant disguise. But the realm of Austria, King Leopold did reign. He swore to capture Leonhard, or else to have him slain. It's really cool that this song actually rhymes. Mighty holds did Richard swear at this base treachery. They bound him like a roaring lion to face his enemy. King Leopold was filled with glee to have so rich a prize. His laughter filled the stony halls, his greed rose to the skies. 100,000 golden marks on Richard's head he laid, and Lionheart his prisoner until the ransom paid. I have no fear, King Richard said, my people love me well. They'll raise the ransom that you ask, and then you're so to hell. Okay, we have the next song for the Twitch things. It's hard. I can't sing. I'm so off note. He swore a dark unholy oath that he would never go free. So the days have sorely passed, and Lionheart does wait, as Black Prince John and treacherous dogs conspire to seal his fate. While Robin Hood in his green Sherwood an outlaw's life does lead, falsely charged by men corrupt to satisfy their greed. At your side, companions true, Little John is one. Alan Adale the troubadour, and Much the son. I'm so bad! As long as it's good for your stream, regardless your singing skill or the lack of. Fire talk to Preman, bold Robin Hood to lead them all, and so we shall begin. Finally, the torture is over, everybody. I'm done singing. My ears, they're bleeding all over. Okay, we're taking our little boop 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 horn. Arcade. A little bit faster. Volume up. You don't mind it at all. I appreciate it. Thank you for the claps. There's something about silver in a purse that makes a day seem brighter. Ding ding ding, all the ding ding ding. Alright, let's see what save games I have for this game. Oh my god, look at this! This is beautiful! This is the most beautiful save games I've ever seen. I actually saved my games by days. This is the most organized save games I've ever had, and I will ever have. So I'm gonna follow the trend. Day 1. Let's save for day 1. What is the arcade setting? The arcade setting changes the difficulty to aim with your bow. That's it. Nothing really more than that. And I guess like there is an archery part where you get in the contest, but other than that, maybe when you practice at the beginning. Morning, we've all broken our fast, but mayhap Tuck will share some of his fish with you. Ah, from the gaunt and starving look of our good friar, I fear you'll be left begging.
Remember that guy when it comes to dole out the stew tonight.
Mercy on me, Tuck, or I'll be too weak to play your favorite tunes. You know the old Norman saying, Alan? Never make an enemy of the cook. I agree. I can't see there's no point hanging out about here and listening to those two prattle. I'll be in the glade practicing. Prancing? What of you, Little John? Wow, look at this game. Yeah, it's a great game, Harringstone. Welcome.
I thought I'd head to the Overlook and see if anyone interested comes along Wakeling Street. Duck says our treasury could use a boosting.
Is that true?
I'm sorry to say it is, Robin. We're down to but a few hundred marks. Well, I'm off then. Join me there if you have a mind to.
Is this some Robin Hood crap? Yeah, it is. It's his poop. He pooped everywhere.
Ah, yes.
Yes, Matic, what's up? Or what is up? Good evening to ya. Pardon me, I'm just working on a song in honors of Tuck's fine cooking, and I need to concentrate. What about you? We must hope for a rich abbot or a greedy baron to come along and replenish our treasury.
Then you better spend your time in the overlook watching the road, for you know John will tire of it soon enough.
Alright, you guys are boring. I need to put the cycles up a bit, guys. This is like working really hard. Alright, that sounds a bit better. The first thing I can do is go to the archery range, which I believe is slightly to the north. Here we go. Hey, I remember my map pretty well. Hello, Master Hood. A glorious day for the bow. I have set the garland for practice. Come and join us. This new lad here is Simon, and he has yet to see a sample of your skills. Oh, time to show off. Tell me what brings you to the forest, young Simon. I shot a rabbit and took it to my family for supper. I was going to make a pouch from the skin, but a forester saw it drying and saw the mark of the arrow in it. He wanted a bribe to pretend he hadn't noticed, but I was so angry I knocked him down. I was declared an outlaw the very same day, and my father bade me to come to you to serve you. Love this era of Sierra graphics. Yeah, it's a good, like, I like the end of EGA and this as well, VGA. Was it your father's idea? Nah, it was mine. I would have come at once, but I was afraid for my family. I wouldn't leave until my father ordered me to. Will, are we? Hey, a couple of men are keeping an eye upon this lad's barons. Good, then I'll make you welcome. Simon, if you can spear a rabbit with an arrow, you'll be a useful man indeed. I'll try, sir. Truly, I will. All right, time to show off our elite skills. I've no need to practice. One cannot improve upon perfection. Ah, that's what happens when you, like, maybe I need to put it a little bit higher, really, so I can do some practice. There we go. But I think that, you know, like normally if you play at more difficulties, higher difficulties, you have the wind to take care of. So look at that, like a real pro. Oh, I have to put an arrow. Oh, there's a little bit of wind here. Maybe I can wait for the wind to go away. Or I can try to see if I'm gonna hit it. Oh, that was close, but that was not close enough. Hang on. I have to put it like this, maybe? Oh, okay, it's center now. There we go. What about like this really far off? Ah, that was close again. He thinks this would be a good day to wager against you. Your shooting is terrible. What about go to hell, dude? Trying hard. Oh, that one was good. So whatever, man. Hold fast, Robin, while I collect the arrows. All right, I'm done. Done practicing. So, there is a map in this game where you can go to certain locations, but some of them you have to find. So I'll go back to the camp real quick. And I'm going to go to Waitling Road. You've wasted no time devouring that fish, I see. I find that a fully belly greatly improves the magnitude of my prayers. And give me one more thing to give thanks for. He basically said the guy inhaled the food. Like that. That's what happened to the fish. Time to start an ASMR stream. And then, I whisper. Whisper. Yes. Think I could make it? I need 5 more subs to do more of this weird sound thing. No. No. You liked it, Hunter? Ah, what? Oh,
Glad you decided to come. I saw a sheriff man head up a road a while back. But I've mind to go around to the widow's cottage and say hello to her sons before they leave to Nottingham again. I might want to stay and watch for the fellow to return in case he's up to mischief.
thanks for the warning. Mayhap I'll stop by to see the widow myself later on.
I should like that, so would the boys. Until later then.
See ya! Alright, we are waiting to see if something's gonna happen on this road. And obviously, there will be something. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, she's by herself? No. Oh, see, there's a guard. Men handling her. I love the music of this game. You hope we can watch some rich people. Oh, we will. Stand fast! Aroint, move aside, I say, in the name of the Sheriff of Nottingham. Nay, please, I've done nothing wrong. Don't let him take me, please. Release the woman. She's my prisoner. Step aside, I say. Let the woman go. What's it to you? She's only a peasant, whom I sworn to protect from scoundrels such as you. I've arrested her, and she's coming with me. For what crime? Didn't pay her taxes? You've collected them thrice in 1 week. I just collect, I don't keep track. But don't worry, wench, I'll take payment in other than coin. Lusting swine, let her go. I arrest you for hindering the sheriff's justice. Surrender yourself. Pew! Oh, bless you, sir, to whom I owe my salvation. You surely heard the name of Robin Hood? Robin Hood! Then it's true that they say of you, I shall be forever grateful. Boo, boo, boo. Oi, boys. What shall we do with this worthless carrion? I care not. Drag him away for the wolves and ravens. He's so cruel. Well, the guy's dead, though. Bless you and all your men. I must go now. Can I say something to you? There is no answer. I shall be forever grateful and bless your name. Okay. She is gone. We did good. She hurries down Waitling Street as fast as her feet can carry her. Now, we said we were gonna visit the widow. So let's do that real quick. Ah, it's the good widow and her 3 fine sons, Hal, Hub, and Dickon. Mother, it's Robin Hood. Good day to you. Ah, it is good to see you again. If that duck sent you to bother about the wool. Nah, I said nothing about it. Good, I told him I would have it soon enough. Ah, we're going to the town today, master, if there's anything you need. I think not today, lads, but be careful if the sheriff ever suspects you of helping the outlaws of Sherwood. Ah, he'll never catch us. We'll listen around and hear all kinds of things. Dickon, you heed the man. He's wiser than you. Mom! Don't worry, we'll keep the whelp under control. Fear not, Dickon. If I ever need a spy, I'll think of you. I have mine to have a word with or two with that friar of yours. He's rather fond of food for a holy man. Indeed, his girth is nearly the match of his piety. The merchants say the Saturday fair coming will be the biggest fair yet. I'm not afraid of no sheriff men. If they grab me, I'll deckhands. Ah, Bob. Oh, look at that. There's animal sounds. I will be in town often, so if you think of anything you need doing, just let us know. Okay, my goodness. Alright, let's go back to the camp then. She has a sheep because she makes wool. Oh! I just hit the map. Each night after supper, as is our custom, we gather to speak of the day's events. I did not. I'll try again when I go back to their home. Alright, guys. Fill my mug again, Tuck.
As you wish, but what ails you?
Oh no, it's the stupid guy.
I never seen you so deep in your cups.
Why, this the ale that ails him, but ails well that ends well and...
Stop bittering, Alan. I too wonder what troubles you, Robin.
A strange melancholy came upon me tonight unbidden. Perhaps an enemy has cast a spell on ya. Shrive him quickly in case he should die in his sleep.
Fie, Will Scarlet. I can't find a way to cheer a man rather than finding him.
Everybody's a Texas now. A Texan. I know full well the nature of this melancholy, for how we feel it from time to time. The friar Tuck haircut, he right, eh? He has it. I had it for a bit when my hair was regrowing. This what we're outlaws forced away from kith and kin, living as we can in the forest. I might have to stop doing the voices because it's really hard. Knowing death's waits in an arrow's flight, or worse yet, a rope's bite. He's getting really drunk.
A short life, but a merry one, that's the way of it.
Aye, but don't you dream of living as a free man, able to walk in town without fear? To love a woman, knowing you could stay beyond morn? Ah, there's the nub of the matter. You need a good woman, Robin. I know this lad with huge tracts of land. Alan, you said I could meet her. Then then I drink to your good fortune much. As for me, I'm off to bed now. Lessons of which way is it?
Good night, lads. I'll assist Master Hood to his bed and see you on the morrow. It's a shame, Robin, already deep in drunken slumber. I could do bad things to you.
Without your consent. It would not be nice.
Well, it's not my job to play nursemaid. I'll deliver you to bed and that's the end of it.
Huge tracts of land, yeah? Yeah, definitely. Right.
Uh, 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 uh.
Cast adrift, floating a song upon the wind that rustled through the leaves, calling me onwards into a heart of green. All this poetry. A woman as graceful as the willows which surround her, swaying to the music in the wind. Oh yeah, nice scene, Smith. Oh, she's gone. She's gone, but there's something here, a glittering green stone where she stood. The willows, I hear them whisper her name. Marian, Marian. Come back, Marian, come back to me. Ouch, my head aches. By the blessed lady, I swear I'll never seek to drown my melancholy in a cup again. Ah, my poor back. I must speak to little John about leaving me to lie on my quiver all night. Yeah, that could have ended differently. So you should be happy of sleeping on your quiver. But that dream, that woman, and what is this clenched in my own hand? The emerald. Now I can see its shape, half a heart. Maybe I still dream. It's like the hang on. Nay, not with this pounding in my head. I must be well and truly awake. Somehow I must find this Marian and learn of the meaning of the emerald. And see if she is as beautiful as I dreamed. It's like the best friend necklaces or bracelets or stuff, and then you have the two half hearts. Called the locksmith. Yes, 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 yes. I love this movie. It's great. We're on day 2. So you see how many days there are? Like 13 days. So that will be the game. I'm chapter 2 out of 13. Yeah, Robin Hood Men in Tight. If you haven't seen that, it's hilarious.
Ah, so you leave after all. Morning is nearly gone and we'd about given you up for dead.
It's a never last. For all the tender care you showed me last night, I might well have been.
You look a little bit worse for wear, but you have an odd light in your eyes.
I had a dream, Tuck. Not to wonder, inspired by mighty draughts of grog as you consumed.
Let him tell it, Alan. Do your ears never tired of your wagging tongue?
There was a woman with raven hair and a dress that moved like a white flame. I've never seen such a beautiful maid. Why, I'll dream like that all the time. Did I tell you the one I had about the three red-haired girls who? Alan, this is not to jest. This is no jest to me. She danced in the willow grove, then she disappeared. Willows whispered the name Marian. Where she had stood, I saw an emerald. I bent to pick it up, and I awoke.
That's pretty enough dream, but what of it, Robin? It's only a dream.
Then explain you this.
By my troth, a rare emerald.
What do you say now?
I say you should have more dreams like this and we'll all be rich.
This dream has come to me for a purpose. I'll meet this maiden today, I'm sure of it. Robin, I'm glad you're finally up. I've just gotten an urgent message from a friend in town. There's a man who's helped us many times with information. A cobbler by the name of Lob. He has sent word to you that he must speak to you and he wishes you to seek him out in Nottingham. Let him come out to the forest if the matter's so urgent. I know of this Lob. He's a good man. If he asks you to come to him, there must be a reason, but that's not all. First, he said it concerned the fate of King Richard. What does he mean, if he has news of our king? I only know what my friend told me, and secondly, that Lob demands you bring a lady's slipper to prove your identity. A lady's slipper? What an odd request. Why, there's nothing to it, Robin. Have a few more grogs and dream one up. Little John, would you take younger pup and dunk him into the stream for me?
Surely, master.
Nay, nay, I'll desist. I'll give my word. What do you advise, Will? Talk to that you go to the slob as he asks.
But even if Roger has a slipper, he cannot walk into Nottingham without being hung up on the spot.
Nevertheless, I must find a way. Let me think about it.
As you will, master. We all have our task of our own, but we'll think upon it as well.
There we go. We got a mission. Go away, boys. You are all dismissed. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Go away. I'll think of what I have. This is day 2. Let's go to the Whitling Road. I think that's where I have to go. I think that's the only place I can go anyways. What are we going to get today? A lady slipper? Maybe, maybe not. You guys, can you guys hear the music properly? It sounds a bit low. No? It's fine, it's good. There's nobody on the Waitling Road, so I need to go elsewhere for now. I can go to the willow tree and see if Marianne's there. Nope, she's not there. Such is the power of this grove, I feel compelled to lay down my weapons before I enter. Nope. You didn't hear anything else than my voice on your... You mean right? Do you hear that song? Frankish? Let's go see the willow.
A good day, Robin. The boys are in town if you're looking for them.
Oh, let's go pet the...
Touch me and I'll give you such a bleeding.
Yeah. Well, I think the Waitling Road is the only option, really, because I can't go to the village without an accoutrement. Mission accomplished. That's it. Sounds like an Easter egg. Songs are playing fine. Okay, cool. It's just because there's birds. I'm not sure if you guys can hear them. It's probably very low. But then if I bring them up, they will sound really loud. Huh. There's really nobody on the Waking Road. Oh, I can try to go around the forest. I think I have to do that actually. I think I have to walk in the forest. Let's speed things up a bit. Will we? Shall we? Yeah, I have to find Marion in the woods. I think that's what I have to do. Where are you, fair lady? I am looking for you. This is the Waitling Road. Can I go up? Yes, I can go up. There it is. Help me, help! This her, the woman I dreamt of. Dog of a monk, let her go! Be gone or I'll kill you too. Yeah! Thank you, bold outlaw. Songs are playing fine. Sweet. Another boon I would ask of you. Oh, I have to do the French accent for all the ladies, the fair ladies. You have but to name it. So in love. Look at his face, he's so happy. I must find your leader, the one they call Robin Hood. Oh yeah. You need to seek no further. I am Robin Hood. Then you are all I had hoped that you would be. And what is that you hoped? Look, I came to see and judge you, for I must decide if you are a man we can trust. You're lurking, Coyote? Oh, there's the slipper. This slipper is your first reward, and there may be other rewards if you are wise enough to earn them. So now I must go. Wait, stay and speak with me for a while. I dare not. My enemies must have seen me enter the forest. I must go. Thank you again for my life. So exaggerated, though. She rides swiftly away before I could ask her about my dream. But we'll meet again, my lovely Marianne, for I have many a sweet rewards in my... Let me get the shoe! Let me get the shoe! Oh, and let's search this boy. The robe is no... The robe is no use to me. Covered with blood as it is, I'd only arouse suspicion and questions if I were to wear it. This odd carries no pouch, but I can find nothing of value upon him. No, this odd... Yeah, he carries no pouch. Let's call our friends. Boop, boop, boop. Not French enough. It's not French enough. Sorry. The robe. C'est not worse to me. Huh? Ho ho ho. I mean, sorry if there's any French people from France. I'm not. I'm just doing this lightheartedly. Master, what happened here?
I see a monk adorned with your fledgling.
Aye, he was trying to kill the very woman I saw in my dream. They're gonna think he's crazy.
But the lady, she wasn't hurt?
Nah, she rode away after tossing me her slipper. A slipper? Such as love requires to bring? Ah, surely this is more than mere chance. Oh, if so, the sooner I devise a way to enter Nottingham and see Lob, sooner I'll learn more of her. As for the monk's body,
we'll see to it, Robin.
We'll give it. Hang on.
We'll give him a proper Christian burial. For all he was probably a sinner and unshriven.
Oops. The laugh reminded me of that episode in The Simpsons where the teacher tells his class to laugh in French and they all go, ho 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 ho. We don't laugh like this though. It's not true. He who talks little thinks too little. We'll bury him and see you in the camp tonight. Okay, cool. Day 2 completed. The rest of the day seemed empty indeed without Marianne in it. I was glad for the nightfall, and my men listened with interest to all I had to tell of the lady. It is my way to share knowledge freely with my men, that they may advise me better when action must be taken. Oh, bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys! When the great Scotsman's Willie teaches French.
I see that you willingly refrained.
Aye, too much grog is like sleeping with one's head beneath a smith's anvil.
No more wish for dream then, master?
What need I for dreams when I've seen the dream herself in the flesh? I must learn more about it. Ah, woman can wait, there's Lob's business to deal with. Aye, yet somehow the two are linked.
You dare not show your face within the walls dressed as an outlaw.
Still, I must find a way. We shall see what the morrow brings. Day number 3. Nobody here. Maybe I can check out. Beep, beep, beep. If there's anybody that I need to get information from. This is what is it, Robin? I see no danger. Ah, sorry, Will. I wanted to test the horn. I don't mind keeping an eye and ear open for you, Robin, but don't wear me out for nothing. This is one of the more interesting games by Sierra for sure. I agree. I agree. Make them serve you breakfast. That's an awesome idea. You had never heard of this? There is this game. Actually, it's the sequel of Conquest for of Camelot. But they're not like they're separate stories and they're not really linked to each other. It doesn't really matter if you do one before the other. Obviously, Conquest for Camelot came out before. It's an EGA. But yeah, it doesn't matter if you do this game first. There's no real order you can play them. But I think the soundtrack for this game is magnificent. So good, and I think they had to do it in such little time too. But Tikanjia would be able to tell us. Merry morning to you. Where are you bound? Ah, to Nottingham. I hear it prospers, and a beggar must follow the clicks of coins, right? Have you pitched charity for a wretched hunchback, sir? I've known some beggars whose purses were heavier than mine. Alas, sir, not I. That's why I travelled to Nottingham in hopes of changing my poor luck. And if I demanded a toll of you to pass along this road? Ah, then I must back the way. I must turn back the way I came, because I had no food or water and would suffer greatly. Ah, come, I'm poor pickings for a bold man such as you. Let me go on my way. Only 1 year between these two games. That's a very short development time. They didn't have so many modules to care of, like the newer games. They didn't have to worry about multiplayer. So because they had the great SCI AGI tools, they could make games fairly quickly. Are we really gonna rob a cripple? Maybe. But yeah, yeah. Do you remember a game that was really really quick to develop and that came out way too early for its time? It's called Dragon Age 2. Spin that wheel. You've not small man, your clothes could fit me well enough. My rags, when you have that fine suit of Lincoln, I can't say Lincoln, green? Ah, you make me jest of my lot, sir. Not at all. Who takes notice of a beggar, eh? You can come and go as you please. Most of the time. What's the game tonight? Earlier it was Midwinter, and now it's Conquest of the Longbow. Ah, a set of rag can cover many secrets. That's what I'm thinking. Sir, but I'm a humble beggar. Whatever you be thinking is above my wretched head. I'm thinking that you give me those rag you wear, aye? Even down to that false hump upon your back. Ah, but they're all I have. What could I earn a living? How could I earn a living? What would I wear? You ask far too much from one with far too little. I think I can give him money, but if I call my friends here, I don't remember what happens. What's this? I'm having word with this beggar. Well, what on earth do you need me for? That's so good. I didn't remember. I have to do this myself. It's like the game is telling you figure this out yourself. I think if I give him this, that's enough.
Ah, much obliged, sir. Much obliged. May the Lord grant you a high seat in heaven.
Ah, not so quickly, my friend. For my price, I want you to give me those clothes you wear.
What? You truly want these old rags, but what earthly use?
Worry not about my reasons. Will you be content with that money and an extra purse and a new set of clothes besides?
Sir, I would be more than content. For such a bargain, you may have rags, humps, and all. I'll even teach you a few tricks.
No need, my friend beggar. I have enough trick on my own. Of my own. Sorry. Boo, boo, boo. So, how are you doing, our warship tonight? Men, give this jolly fellow a new suit of clothes and a purse of pennies, enough to see him well on his way back north.
North?
North! Excuse me, my voice is like...
North.
Oh, of course, north. As you say. Cheer up, my friend. I'll not set you out on the road without comfort. Duck, you'll blindfold him and lead him to our camp where he may have food and water for his journey. Will, you're to take my own garb and weapons and put them in my cave. Matt, I don't know when I'm gonna be playing Midwinter 2. I have to actually read the manual before I do because I've never played it before. And now, friend beggar, let us change clothes. But yeah, I would try it. I don't know if the game is more difficult. I don't know if you can sort of speed run your way like you can in the first one.
Fate, you make a fine beggar, Robin, as twisted and wretched as I've ever seen.
Thank ye kindly. See that our friend here receives all he was promised.
I'll see to it, happy begging, master.
We are going to Sherwood. No, not Sherwood. We're in Sherwood. Ha ha ha. We're going to Nottingham. Or Nottingham. We're going to the cobbler.
Meow. Meow.
Can I talk to her?
Heh. Don't you be coming to me unless you got the money to new suits of clothes hidden them in them rag. Blah. I do believe you've been patched so many times the cloth is gone and naught but the patches is left. Meow.
Can I pet the cat? Had better things to do than catch cats. What? Is it like the is the cat like what you call it? You know, in King's Quest 6 when the guy is like the genie is just spying on you in all these animals, but he's got like shiny eye. That would have been a nice Easter egg to do.
Ah, may I help you?
Fix that shoe, please. Ah, what a fine slipper you were giving this. Indeed, by a vision of beauty named Marian. Shh, never speak her name aloud here. Call her only the lady if you must mention her at all. Please come with me. Forgive my caution, but the sheriff has spies everywhere and I need to be sure of you. So, you are the infamous Robin Hood. None other. Your disguise is, interesting. It serves its purpose, but the sooner I'm rid of it, the better. I've risked much to come here, Lob. You pardon, I'll speak swiftly and to the point. Though you are known as an outlaw, it is also said that you swear fealty to King Richard. And God is my witness. I am the king's loyal and devoted servant. I was unjustly outlawed through treachery. Those who abuse their high offices with corruption and greed are my enemies, not Richard the Lionheart. But what of the king? Have you news? Is he free yet? That, alas, is why I've called for you. Good Queen Eleanor labors to raise the 100,000 gold marks, that is the ransom key, but has yet been unable to raise the full amount. Prince Joy employs all means of political betrayal, bribery, and outright theft to see that his brother is never released. Shrivel his black soul! Aye! The prince conspired with the sheriff and abbot of Nottingham. To the abbot, Prince John is entrusting a treasure of 50,000 marks, which he has diverted away from the king, the queen, and into his own pocket. This treasure will be sent from York, which means it must travel here along Watling Street. If it could be captured, by the Virgin, it shall not leave Sherwood Forest except to be delivered to the Queen. It is as I hoped. You may be the only man in all of England who brings about the King's release. When will this treasure be sent, and how come you to know so much of these matters? I am but a humble servant of the Queen, as is the Lady Marian. Though Lady Marian is well, I shall leave it to the lady how much you learn of her. As for the treasure, I must leave tomorrow and travel to York to learn what I can. I'll send warning of their departure date to you through Lady Marian. Then I will see more of her. Indeed you will. Here in town she lives the role of a demure maiden, but in the forest she, she what? You will learn what you will learn. Take this silver comb. When you give this to her, she'll know we have spoken and that you've joined us to save the king. I could do nothing else. Where does this Marian live? You will never seek her out in the town. Never. That is far too dangerous for both of you. She'll await you in her sacred place, the Willow Grove up on the river. Ah, the place of the dream. Beg pardon? Nothing. Give the Queen my word. I will seize this treasure in her name, and as much other ransom as I can raise beside. Bless you, and Godspeed you on your mission. I don't know if I have to give him money after. Nah, keep it and use it to further our cause. There's nothing more to be said now. I bid you to leave Nottingham and seek out the lady as soon as possible. Nah, you must give it to the lady as I told you. Okay, bye. We're out of here. We are out. Meow. Meow. I hurried eagerly to my camp. As night fell, I had much to tell my men, but in truth, I was most eager to all rid myself of the beggar's accursed rags and stand straight again. The goose would make a fine pet as well, indeed. Nice boys, thank you, MT32, for this beautiful thing. Phew! The stench of those burning rags does nothing to improve my digestion. Perhaps I should have saved the beggar's garb instead of burning it, though it was already falling apart. Nah, I'm glad to see it burn. I swear, in one day of wearing those tatters, I've gained 1,000 flea bites. Tell us again of this treasure. It comes down Watling Street? When? How would it be guarded? Love must learn all this and pass the information to us when the time is right. Patience, John. Our chance to serve the king will come. Nor will I count only upon this treasure. I'll gather other ransom by whatever means I can. You pursue two treasure. You pursue true treasure, eh, master? For on the morrow you may at least exchange more than a fleeting words with this dream maiden of yours. Aye, and though I love my king, I shall not say which treasure I pursue. Pursue! with more eagerness. Some words are difficult for me to say. I have to say it like 50 times, and finally I end up pronouncing them properly. But as I said, it's day 4. Oh, got a friend here. Morning, Will. Any news? House quiet. John might be at the Overlook. I'll be about if you need me. Day 4. Alright, let's go check out the Overlook. Ah, John's not on the Overlook. Ow. That's like these bones cracked. There we go. Got a prisoner. I don't remember that encounter. Hold. I would know why this man is bound. It's none of your affair, but he's a poacher. Huh, I know you. You're Robin Hood. Show this bully behind me who's the true master of the Sherwood Forest. Shut up, you are. I'll kill you now and save myself a lot of trouble. Robin Hood, hey? Your help will fetch me a nice reward. This your heads. That's in a greater peril. All you outlaws are cowards. Do you think I'd run from the likes of you? Not when it takes such great courage to arrest a man whose only crime is hunger. He killed one of the king's deer. The law says he must die. It's the sheriff's greed and the illegal taxes he collects that drive the people to such desperate measures. Ah, what do I care? I order you to surrender yourself at once. There are many possibilities in this game of saving or sacrificing people. I believe that you have to shoot this guy, but I can talk to him. Release your prisoner. Put down your bow and maybe I'll let you live long enough to be hanged. By my throat, you're the most arrogant of all the sheriff's men I have ever encountered. This jabroni's gonna get owned. And that is very arrogant indeed. And you're nothing but a mewling, milk-sucking outlaw. This my guess you seek to provoke me into a mistake. Aye, better than standing here all day, but hear this. If you knock an arrow at me, I'll just stand behind this man and let him take it instead. No archer can be quicker than that. You think not? It means only that you've never faced Robin Hood. I can try to be brave. By the Virgin, that was masterly shooting. Of course, I'm a master shooter. I practice as well. I think when you practice, it makes you succeed this. Hold still, fellow. I'll have you untied in a trice. I will. Believe me, what shooting? I'll never forget this day. I thank you heartily. It is safe to return to my dear. Owned! You'd best not return. We know better how to smuggle such a thing close to town. Pew! I would have preferred to do a dropkick, Kirk-like, but I'll settle with this very well-aimed arrow. Lads, this fellow's had a lucky day, saved from a poacher's fate. Will some of you now help him bring his deer to his family? Will and I will fetch the deer, Robin. Shoot a chip. But what of the other carry-on? Although he scarcely deserves it, bring a shroud and bury him. This the only Christian thing to do. Fie, he is on his way to Hades anyways. Well, leave it to us. Thank you again. I can't wait to tell my wife. By the Virgin, I can't wait to tell my friend how I was rescued by Robin Hood. Okay. Next thing I could do is try to see if Marianne is at the willow tree. Oops, I didn't read what he said. Blah, blah, blah. Apologies for clicking to be like for being click happy. It is a good game though. She's there. Bring no weapons to this sacred place. If you wish it, my lady, I will gladly lay them down. I'm most pleased to see you again. I beg you to stay longer this time. That will depend upon you, for I've yet to decide if I may fully trust you. First off, we're gonna start with this. Zip! So you have spoken to Lub. He wouldn't have given you this token unless you'd agreed to join us. Marianne, I love my king as well as any loyal subject. I'll do everything in my power to save him and raise as much ransom as I can. Seizing the stolen treasure that Prince John sends to the abbot will be more than enough. Of course, sweet lady, but you'll not begrudge me the thought of raising more if it means presence itself. I like that you not think only of stealing. You wound me. I steal only for those corrupted curs who grow fat upon the suffering of others. Then, noble Robin, I beg your pardon and urge you to be a wolf among curs, that we may save a lion. But now I must speak more seriously. The prince suspects that we move against him. He has many spies watching the queen and those who serve her, so we must act with great caution. What do you know of the monks from the fen, such as the one who attacked me? Little enough, save for that one deed alone they've earned my hatred. They're handpicked men who serve Prince John. Each was a soldier. John has bidden them to form a monastic order and cover their true dealings in his behalf. Already, they've stolen an object that is vital to my plans. I must have it back before we make another move. What is it? A simple scroll upon which is drawn the outline of a hand. This is of such import that we must have it? I wouldn't ask it otherwise. Then I'll fetch it back for you. I cannot tell you how glad you make me, for I've despaired of ever finding a way. Glad enough to reward me with a kiss? Perhaps, when you've earned one. When you have the hand scroll, return here, I'll be waiting. Alright. Got some points for that, and let's get... Blessed lady, how did you come by this? I dreamt of you. You danced in a circle within this very grove. You saw the spiral dance? When you reached the center, you vanished and left this behind. I awoke and found it clutched in my hand. You're trembling. I don't mean to frighten you. It was you! I also dreamt, but I couldn't see you. I danced and felt you watching, but I wasn't afraid. I felt they were the eyes of my true love. Ever since I saw you, I hoped. You see, I also found a token when I awoke, and mine is half a heart, like yours, but made of diamond. Look! Quest for kisses! Oh. Best friend forever! Did you create this? It can only be a gift from the blessed lady, the Virgin Queen of Heaven, whom I serve. I am a priestess of the ancient powers. I dance the spiral dance for the health and regeneration of the forest. Did you feel the renewing force of the emerald and diamond joined? Together they could heal any hurt. I felt it as surely as I feel my love for you. Oh, will you pledge yourself to me, Marianne? By these tokens of love, I plight my troth to you, but fulfillment of our love must wait, before an outlaw and a forest priestess can be free to marry. King Richard must return. I fear you're right. I can offer you neither home nor safety unless I can win the king's pardon. Your love is all I ask. Guard the emerald. Keep it safe. This half my own heart you have in your hands. I must go now. Be careful in dealing with the monks. I'll pray for your success. How romantic, Coyote, it is. It is so sweet, this love story between a forest man and a forest priestess. Let's take our stuff. Next, can we go somewhere? Oh, nope. Supper was a ribald affair. The lads pressed me shamelessly to tell all. Ah, well, treasure seeker, you've been uncommonly quiet upon the lady's virtue now that you've truly met her.
Aye, you've told us this mission you must undertake and the odd scrolls she wants you to find.
But of Marianne herself, you say nothing. Perhaps he knows you'd wrap it up into some bit of bawdy nonsense using song and lute to torment us, as indeed you do every night. Why, you pizzle nut-nosed wretch! I could sing the angels down from the heaven. It's like the songs of the angel by Tom. And the skirts over a wench head. Ah, yet for all my skill I could not charm a maid to glance twice at you, and you eaten with envy at my boyish looks and honeyed voice. Envy of all beardless baldling who crows like a scrawny rooster? Cease, lads. If I say naught of Marianne, 'tis because words fail me. She is beauty beyond poem or song. Whatever she asks, I will do.
Odds blood, this sounds dangerous, lads. Our Robin is well and truly smith. A toast to your mission, then, with all the rewards that success may bring.
The French accent was pretty good. Reminded you about Ubisoft E3 conferences. Yikes! Day 4 completed. We are on day 5. Day 5. A little bit less than half the game. Oh, what do you have to say, Will? Top in the morning to you. We're stuck. Is there no breakfast? He's gone to visit the widow yet again. He claims he's only interested in her wool, but I suspect he's doing a bit of wool gathering, if you know what I mean. At any rate, you're on your own. Ta! Bye. Let's go. Let's go see Tuck and tell him to stop charming the maid. The widow. Oh no, she's crying. Robin, I was about to go for you. What luck you've come. What's amiss? Good woman, why do you weep so? Hang on, he's got the face like... Oh, my heart, if the ank, my beautiful boy, it will burst of grief. Her sons were arrested, all 3 of them. Someone betrayed them to the sheriff. I swear by the Virgin Mary, I'll do all in my power to save your sons from the hangman's rope. Wait, is that a Robin Hood game? Yes, it is. It is, definitely. It's called the Conquest of the Longbow. Oops. Okay, so her kids are taken. I cannot speak, oh my sons, my beautiful sons. You go ahead. The widow needs my comfort for a short while now. Okay, let's go to the Waitling Street. Oh, there's somebody. Uh-oh, it's one of them. I don't get to pick. It's random, I think. Ah, I got the monk. That's perfect. That's what I needed. Get the monk.
You block my way, friend.
So do I.
Move aside.
And if I do not?
Since you seem determined to block my way, what is it you want?
I'm not a common outlaw, I'm a Robin Hood.
I know of you. It would serve my master well to have you dead.
Name your master.
Prince John, he who deserves to rule.
Treacherous dog! Richard is our king.
Not for long, and when Prince John takes the crown, then you outlaws will know the true meaning of fear. He'll not rest until he's hunted down every last one of you, and set you dancing at the end of the rope. Not even this forest will be large enough to hide you from his wrath.
That day will never come. As for what I want, your robe and whatever you carry upon you.
By the Trinity, I'll give you nothing but the wrap of my staff upon your skull.
I need a staff. I need to staff your face out. Hang on.
Enough talk. You men of words or deeds?
Yes, I'm gonna do deeds.
One man, a dozen. Call all your men, it matters not. I'm prepared to die.
What say you, Robin? Do you wish him taken? What say you, monk? Give me your robe and all you carry upon you, and you'll go in peace.
I say be damned. If God doesn't punish you for your wickedness, Prince John will.
You serve that devil's hound and speak openly of it?
What does it matter? I'll give you nothing of my free will, and if you seek to take me by force, I'll kill as many of you as I can. Here to die.
Stand aside, men. I began and I shall finish this, as honor demands, 1 to 1.
Very well, but beware of him.
My men will wait for me to take action. I must do nothing else save deal with this monk.
Enough talk. Are you words or deed? One more step and I'll crack your skull open.
I believe that well enough. I want the staff. Maybe I can shoot him. Remove your robe and turn over your possessions now, or I will kill you.
I fear nothing but the judgment of God. I loathe a dishonorable death, but you're a dishonorable foe.
You dare?
You have a longbow and I have a staff. You call this an even match? I challenge you to combat with the quarterstaff.
I accept.
It's gonna be easy because I'm arcade mode really easy. Little John, will you lend me your quarterstaff? This monk has challenged my honor.
Gladly, I will lend it to you. Ow.
That was easy. But that was because it was arcade mode super low. He fought well.
But not enough.
Your final blow was so strong it broke his staff. That was bad luck. I'll have to make do with this robe and whatever he's carrying.
We strong.
So strong and so strong. Rest yourself, Robin. We'll remove the robe, and when you've changed, I'll take the clothes and weapons to your cave.
Ah, you look the part, Robin, even without a staff, but surely you could have kept Little John's? Nah, he values it too highly. It'll be my wits that keeps me alive, not a staff. Haha, then you're poorly armed indeed. It's better than not being armed at all like you. Be off with you, rascal. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, we got the costume. Let's go to the castles. Castles time. Look at this beautiful scenery. It looks amazing. This artwork is top tier. Top tier artwork. And it's just like you can't do anything in this screen. All you do is just walk through it. So contemplative. I love it. I didn't even look at what was in my inventory. I have a flute. Is this a whistle made from March reed, which the Fens monk excuse me, was carrying? Why did they build a castle in the middle of a bog? I guess they thought that it would be a strategic position. Maybe a rich lord wanted to build a sort of like retreat where nobody could manage to get there, but then he abandoned it or something like that. And this is the bags of gems. It contains 9 gemstones. Alright, flute time. Flute, flute, flute. Whippy boo. And I like that they have like portrait art for every outfit Robin wears. I hear something through the fog. Excuse me. I heard your signal, brother, but I don't know your face. Have you newly joined our order? Aye, and I've been sent to serve here. Step in then and be seated. I'll take you across. I think you have to put the hand on it. Yep. Yeah, in a way, Robin Hood had a lot of similarities with Sherlock Holmes, as Robin Hood is a master of disguise, and so is Sherlock Holmes. In the books, anyways, they don't really showcase it in the series. Like in Sherlock, he doesn't wear much disguises, but I mean he does it. Uh, Downey Jr. does it more. Like there are a few things in the movies where he's disguised. You like the cricket sound? It is joyful. Alright. I have business inside. Let me pass. You are new, brother, therefore you must prove yourself. Sorry. Sorry, I must have the token you bear to pass the gate. Yes. Flute. Take my flutes. This is the first token. I await the rest. I accept your tokens, brother. Now you must prove the knowledge of the lore of the gemstone. This is the way of it. I will pose 3 riddles. There are 3 stones which you must choose to answer each riddle. If you are right, you will pass in safety. If you are wrong, bring your soul to God, for you will die here. Here's the first riddle. Excuse me, 1 second. There's something in my throat. Sadness weighs upon my soul, for what my heart aches to be filled. Would that I could steal into my loves unseen. Oh my god, hang on. I need to find something better than this. Oh, gemstone. Okay, gemstone lore. So sadness. Sadness weighs upon my soul. Agate, opal, carnelian. Alright. Which ones are which? Agate, opal, and oh, it doesn't show. Agate is 1. Agate. Your first choice is correct, brother, but choose now 2 more. Agate, opal. What did I say? Excuse me. Agate, opal, and carnelian. Oops. Opal. Opal 8. Aye, the second stone is correct. Choose your last stone for this riddle. Carnelian 4. Excuse me. Good. Here is the second riddle. I have 3 fears. I fear traveling by ship. I fear that my wife will be unfaithful. I fear the lies of men. What should I take with me? Agate, lapis lazuli, and sapphire. Agate. Choice is correct. Lapis lazuli. Aye, the second choice is correct. Choose your last one for the riddle. And I said sapphire, right? Sapphire is 3. Well done, brother. Is the final riddle. I'll build a ship to carry me skyward. If it fails, I'll not be harmed. What do I have? I built a ship. How the... I built the ship. I'll build a ship. Where is it? I don't have it! Or I will build a ship? No. Ship. You kidding me? No, I don't have it in my guide. Hang on. No. Okay, that's not working. Okay. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, so he says, I'll build a ship. Agate, turquoise, agate. First choice is correct. Turquoise. Second choice is correct. And sapphire. There we go. Done! Welcome in, brother. We've done it. First try. Alright, I don't remember the exact thing we have to do things here. The prior and other monks are in this refectory. I don't recognize you. Who are you? I'm a Brother Eustache. And what do you do here, Brother Eustache? I've joined your order so that I may serve Prince John as he deserves. Then you're welcome, Brother Eustache, if you can fight. There's not one of us that wasn't a soldier before we donned the black robes. There are those with good cause to fear the skill of my arm, your worship, or I would not be wearing this robe. Good! We'll have to put it to the test soon. Have you sworn to obey the vows of our order? Oh, I've made many a solemn oath, never fear. Have a care, Brother Eustache. Your tongue is a mite slippery for a man who has sworn humility and obedience. Oh, please pardon me, your worship. Very well, but we are strict here, and any infraction is punished with lashings. Remember that. Silence is better than talk, brother. No, I want to see. The Normans who built this fortress must have left behind this effigy of a Norman knight. Bit large and heavy to carry. I don't remember exactly what I have to do here, so we'll see. It's been a while. Those are the dormitories. I don't think you can go there. And the gardens, I don't think you can do anything there. Yeah, there's no scene here. One sec. The door to this tower is locked. I have a hunch the prior lives here. Oh, what's there? Nothing. God, that's still the choir place. There are spiral stairs leading upwards in this tower. I see desks and scrolls inside. There is a room set aside for study. Apparently, England was conquered by French people at one point. I would not be surprised. Someone has been studying here. I'd not disturb anything. Don't need to do anything with that. There's nothing of use for me here. What about this chest? It's locked. It's locked? You really care, Robin? I'd better look carefully before I take something. I may not get a second chance if the monk becomes suspicious. The scroll tells of Amazons. These were wives of husbands who were killed in the war. Deeply affected, they rose up and killed all the men who remained, so that all the women would be equally affected. They then turned and destroyed the enemy who had first slain their husbands. They burned off the right breast of the girl children so that they would not be hampered in shooting the bow. The Amazons had two queens, Marpizia and Lampeto, and they would draw lots to see who would go to war and who would remain to protect their home. The Amazons conquered most of Europe, took many cities in Asia, and founded other cities and became rich with plunder. Such fear did they spread that at last Hercules came with 9 warships and assaulted them by surprise, and massacred the 2 sister queens, who ruled them, Antiope and Aritia. Penthesilea then became queen and fought Heracles in the Trojan War. Thus reads the history of Paulus Orosius of the 5th century. Where's the... I need the Scroll of Marion. Severus, okay, I'm gonna skip that. See, you can read all these things. But they're not part of the story. Ah, this fits the description Marion gave me. I'll tuck it into my sleeve. Let's quickly look at the other ones. I'm not sure if this
Hey,
yeah,
I'm you from the past.
you are.
Somebody just followed.
Nice.
Thanks.
Thank you for the follow, old school Shizo. What's up? Hope you're enjoying this game. Not the scrolls I'm looking for, but I think there might be another one that I need here. So much lore. Lore. Etymologies. La da 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 da. I'm like Johnny 5, I can read all this. Oh yeah, that's a cool story. The corpse things. Yeah, capital letters, is it important? About that one there, the bigger one. The Siege of Jerusalem. That's awesome. Okay, I think we got what we need in that case. Alright, let's get going. Excuse me. I apologize for that. Beautiful music. So beautiful, like so tranquil. At the top of these stairs, there's a locked door with a small barred window, though I see a small prison cell with no one inside. Ah. Yeah, the production quality is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. The prior is within, surrounded by torture device, with his unfortunate victim strung up on one of them. Oops. I want to see. Show me. Show me the prior. Answer me, speak, or I'll put weights up on your feet and rip your arms from their sockets. I tell you, Brother Eustache, I've never seen a more stubborn, stupid creature than this miserable dwarf. Aye, he does look miserable. I've wasted enough time here. You're to stand guard and increase his pain in any way you can. When he's ready to talk, send for me. I'll be in the scribe's room. Okay. We are with our little friends, no music here. The dwarf is in too much agony to speak. Let's free that poor man. Ah, you set me free, but the prior bade you. Shrivel his black soul. I'm no servant of his. Such kindness makes you a giant among men, and men are giants indeed when I am amongst them. How can you jest when you still shake with pain? But I am Folk the Jester, don't you know? Court Jester too. God save him. Richard Cœur de Lion. What? Your king's rich your own jester? then our king is free. I will never betray my beloved master, so if this is some filthy trick to win my trust. Nah, listen. Well, I will place my life in your hands to show you my good faith. I am no monk. I am Robin Hood. Oh, sorry, should that mean something? Only that I'm the most hunted outlaw in all England. You... oh, I'm gonna have to stop soon because my throat is like... You have but to whisper my name to these monks and I'm a dead man. Pray pardon me, I've been on many crusades with the blessed Mary protecting our beloved king for many years. Alas, he's still prisoner in Europe. But how came you here? My master sent me ahead of him, so I escaped Leopold's ambush. But upon reaching England, I fell into Prince John's hands. Me suffocate and awful. He turned me over to these monks, who seem to know you well enough. I swear by the Virgin Mary I'm not one of them. The prior swears by the Holy Three, yet he tortures me. How would you have me prove myself, Hulk? Why should you want to? As I love my king, I swear I will not leave here unless I take his devoted servant with me. I will not leave here without my verses. I beg your pardon? They're written upon a rag bit of scroll wrapped around a wooden cylinder. The prior, may the devil feed him dung for eternity, has taken them. The prior seeks to decode the secrets of my verse, but he must not, or I will have failed the trust of my king placed in me. Return my scroll to me and I'll never doubt you again. That's Marian's scroll. I think I can show it to him. You wish to give me a hand, I see, but I have 2 hands and that's enough for any man. So I shall leave it in better hands with thee. Precious... Okay, anyways. I'm gonna stop for now because like...